Hey everybody, and welcome to Princess Tips by Nat. This is my first ever video recording using my new camera and my new microphone, and I'm really excited to be recording this video. I just want to show everybody the process that I do to make my press-on nails. I purchased these stands from Amazon. I can link them down in the description for you guys if you want to purchase the same ones. And this set is for myself. So I'll be using the Apres almond medium almond natural Apex nail tips. I'm just setting them up right now on these stands with the sticky taps, so that I can get them ready to paint and design. And I'm really excited to be sharing this with you guys because this has been a passion for me now for the past few months, and I've really grown to love it. I am completely new at this. I am not a nail tech. Actually, nails have nothing to do with my current profession. I work in the health field. But I have grown to love press-on nails. I've been wearing press-on nails now for a while. I wear different brands. And one day I just decided to buy some supplies and see if I could do it myself. And I really grew to love them. And I've actually made some press-on nails for family members and co-workers, and they all love them. So let's see if in the future I can turn this into a business. But for now, I just wanted to show everybody what my process is. So as you can see here, I'm just setting them up. I'm having some difficulties with the camera because I'm still learning how to use it. It's brand new to me. I received it for Christmas. My husband bought it for me for Christmas. So you're gonna see some, my fingers get in the way sometimes. You guys are seeing me doing this for the very first time. I have no experience with video editing, with recording, with voiceovers, with anything like that. This is all brand new, and I'm not afraid to show you, that I'm not a professional right now. I am just kind of learning as I go. So after I put the nails on the stands, I like to go ahead and buff the tip of the nail. It always comes with like a little bit of extra plastic that's kind of rough. So I like to go ahead and buff that out and make it smooth. So I'm doing that with every single nail. I don't actually buff the entire nail. I used to do that. I know other YouTubers and creators buff the entire nail to prep them for painting, but I have learned a different method that actually works for me very well, and it saves me some time from having to buff the entire nail. So you'll see here that I am using actually nail dehydrator, which is typically used for when you're going to be putting on gel directly on your nail bed. But I found that putting it on the nail tips actually works really well. And I can link this nail prep dehydrator that I've been using. It's the bottle's halfway empty because I use it quite a bit. But I just put a thin layer of this over every single nail. It just ensures that the nail is clean. And also I've noticed that it makes the nails a little bit sticky. So then after I have covered every single nail in this, which I'm still working through them if you see here, but I make sure that every single nail is nicely coated. Then I go in with the primer, the nail prep primer, and the nail prep primer is again going to make the nail become extra sticky. And I find that using the dehydrator and the primer actually helps the gel polish adhere really well to the tip. I have not had any problems with the gel polish lifting or with the gel polish chipping. So then once the nails are prepped, I'm gonna go in with my first base color, and I'm using a gel polish from Beetles. This is a light pink. I'm going to go ahead and link it in the description as well. And for this particular set, What I want to do is have 3 nails be pink and 2 nails are going to be beige with some designs. So I start off by putting a thin layer of this pink color on 3 of the nails. And once I'm done doing that on 3 on the on 3 of the nails, I'm gonna go ahead and do the beige color on 2 of the nails. It's important that you maintain your layers thin so that when you put them in the UV lamp or LED lamp, it cures fully. If the what I'm trying to say, if the gel polish is too thick, it's not going to cure properly. And you're going to notice that when you poke at it, it's going to have uncured gel underneath. And you don't want that. So you really want to keep these layers thin so that they can cure all the way through and cure properly. Next, I'm going to grab the beige color, which again, I'm going to link in the description. This is a beautiful beige color. I'm going to cover the ring finger and the thumb in these colors because I wanted to have a nice base color, because on top I'm gonna apply some cat eye gel polish as well as some designs. So I want to make sure that I give it some nice a nice base color here to start working with. So once the base color has been applied and the nails are fully cured, we are ready to go ahead and start with the cat eye gel polish. And the cat eyes that I'm using today are also from Beetles, and I'm gonna link them in the description. I'm gonna be using 2 different colors. I have a pink cat eye and I have a green cat eye. It's more like of a minty green. And what I'm trying to accomplish here is to create sort of like a flower design on the beige nails and just a full cat eye effect on the pink nails. Now again, I am new to the whole cat eye world. I'm learning how to use the magnets. I've only really learned how to use one of the tips of the magnet, but from what I've learned so far, you want to apply a decent layer of the cat eye gel polish onto the nail, because you want to have a lot of those magnetic glitters present so that they react with the magnet. And I'm just going to approach the magnet not too close, but close enough, and just kind of move it up and down until I get the glitter where I want it to be. And again, I'm doing that with the second nail. And it's very important that after you do this cat eye effect on one nail, you go ahead and cure it. You don't want to just set it down and then move on to the next nail, because what I've learned is that the glitters will start to disperse again. So once you have the design that you want on the cat eye nail, you want to go ahead and cure it. So you're going to notice here I'm curing them individually. I'm not waiting for me to finish all the nails before I go ahead and cure them. And that way it produces the effect that I'm looking for. I went ahead and placed the cured one already back on the stand. I'm working on the second one and going ahead and putting it in under the UV lamp so it can cure. And lastly, I'm gonna work on the pinky. And this is gonna be the last nail that's going to have a full cat eye effect. This is such a beautiful color. It kind of looks like almost like a pink gemstone. It's absolutely gorgeous. I know we're in January, and this is more of a spring color, but I'm a pink girl. I love glitter. I love pink. I believe in wearing pink all year round. So this set is actually going to be my New Year set. which I am going to proudly wear. And actually, in upcoming videos, I'm going to be showing you guys how I take off my old set, how I prep my nails for a new set, and putting on the new set. So I'm really excited to be showing that to you guys as well. So again, the same process here. I'm putting it under the UV lamp, making sure everything is nicely cured, that the design is exactly how I want it. And now I'm gonna prep my little palette here and add some nail polish, some gel nail polish, so I can go ahead and start adding the design to the beige nails. So again, the beige nails are not gonna be fully cat eye, only a part of them. I'm gonna be attempting to draw some petals. I am new at drawing on nails, so you'll have to excuse me. You're basically seeing me practice. This is all new to me, and I don't mind showing you my process and what I go through, because I think it's important to be honest and to show everybody like what you're capable of doing. And I hope that through this channel you guys can see me grow. Oh, I actually forgot that I went ahead and added a second layer of the beige polish here because it was looking a little bit too see-through, and I didn't want it to be see-through at all. I wanted it to be a full cover. So I went ahead and added an extra layer there. Now I'm grabbing the pink cat eye gel nail polish and adding it to my paint palette here, because I'm going to start creating the petal designs. I'm gonna be drawing one at a time. I have learned that when you are making flowers or any kind of cat eye gel design and you want each individual design or petal to have its own reflection and its own cat eye design, that you really want to isolate them. So I'm going to be painting one petal at a time, and once I'm satisfied that the petal is the way that I want it to be, I'm going to go ahead and grab the magnet and create the shimmer effect that I'm looking for, and then I'm going to go ahead and cure it, and I'm going to repeat this step several times. So it is a little bit time consuming, but you really want to take your time when you're designing nails, because you want them to look as good as possible. So here I am taking the magnet, trying to move the glitter where I want it to go. And again, I am brand new at this. I don't know what I'm doing half the time, so it may not be exactly how I want it to be, but I am learning and I'm trying to do my best to make it look as good as possible. If I feel like it doesn't have enough, then I add more. Then I go in with the second nail and I start the process there as well. And I'm gonna continue going back and forth until I get all the petals that I want. So now I'm gonna go in with my green cat eye nail polish so I can make some leaves, and I'm gonna put one leaf on each side of the flower that I created here. Again, they're gonna be small. I kind of wanted only half of the nail covered because, as you're gonna see soon, I'm gonna be adding some chrome details to every nail. So I'm adding a leaf on each side, and I'm going to apply the magnet as well, and I'm gonna do this to both nails. Now that I've created the designs that I want and the cat eye has been done, I'm gonna go in with some matte top coat. And I'm gonna use the matte top coat so that I can go ahead later on with some gold chrome powder. And the matte top coat is going to make sure that the chrome powder doesn't attach to places that I don't want it to attach to. So I'm gonna apply a thin layer of this matte top coat to every single nail, then I'm gonna cure it. And then I'm gonna go in with some line art or line design using white gel polish, and those are going to be the lines that I want the chrome to attach to. So you're gonna see that on the video now. Now that the matte top coat has been fully cured, as you can see, the nails are fully matte. I'm gonna go in with white gel polish, and I'm gonna create lines. I wanna isolate every single petal because I wanna add gold chrome details around every single petal. So I'm gonna go ahead and line them. I'm also going to be adding some polka dots to the pink nails, and I want them to be gold polka dots. And I'm going to be adding just a few polka dots. I don't want them to be overwhelming with polka dots, but I'm going to be adding a few polka dots to every single pink nail, which I'm also going to be covering in gold chrome. I also decided to add some polka dots to the beige nails. I thought it would look cute to have some gold polka dots coming off of the flower. So I'll be doing that to both nails. And then once I'm done adding all the details that I want to add to each nail, I will go ahead and cure it. The gel needs to be fully cured before you apply the gold chrome. Otherwise, it's just going to be a mess. So make sure that you fully cure it. So here you see me applying the gold chrome. I had to use my finger because I couldn't find the little applicator. I don't know where it went. So my fingers are also covered in gold, but not a big deal. It washes off. So I went ahead and added a generous amount of gold chrome to every single nail. And then I'm going to use the brush that you see there on the right side, and I'm going to brush off the excess. And it brushes off quite nicely actually, because the gold chrome only sticks to the parts that are sticky and not matte. Once I am finished with the design, I'm gonna go ahead and apply top coat to seal everything in. Apply a generous amount, not too thick, but you want it to be generous so it can encapsulate all your designs, encapsulate the chrome. Making sure you cover every single part of each nail. You want to turn the nail sideways, and you want to have a good light source, because I found sometimes that I'd be covering in top coat and I didn't realize that I didn't cover the full nail because I couldn't see. So you really want to be turning those nails every way that you can, so you make sure that you are fully covering them. And once you cover them in top coat, you're going to go ahead and cure under the UV lamp, and then that's it. It's not a extremely difficult process. I would say that this whole process did take me a little over an hour. Now, mind you, I do have 2 kids and a dog and a husband, so I did get quite a bit of interruptions while I was making this nail design. So maybe it wouldn't have taken as long, but this is just how long it took me. And here's the finished product. What do you think? I think they turn out gorgeous. I'm very proud of what I did, and I hope you guys like them. Subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching.